my views dropped drastically. With nearly 300,000 subscribers, that was a big wake-up call. My click-through rate and watch time were the lowest they had ever been. YouTube stopped recommending my videos, and I realized something really important. I spent years growing my YouTube channel to 300,000 subscribers, and I've made the decision to start a new one from scratch. Most people would call that crazy, but I had a choice to make. Keep forcing new content onto a channel that wasn't aligned anymore, or rebuild something that truly reflected where I was going. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through what led me to make this decision, and more importantly, what I learned, in case you're also thinking of making a big shift with your content. I started my first channel back in October of 2020, sharing graphic design tutorials and strategies for building a digital product business. It was what I was passionate about at the time, and I had some real experience to share. After seeing that my digital product videos were performing best, I doubled down. I focused entirely on that content because I wanted to give my audience more of what they wanted, and the algorithm responded. YouTube began categorizing my channel as digital product focused, and my videos started showing up more in browse and suggested traffic. I think that's why my channel got monetized so quickly, within 3.5 months to be exact. And it grew to 100,000 subscribers in just over 1 year. During that time, I started working with brands, earning affiliate income, launching digital courses, and turning this channel into a super profitable side business, all while still working full-time as an engineer. And no, this wasn't luck. It came from being consistent and strategic about my content. I paid attention to what was working and leaned into it. But about a year ago, I started feeling the itch to pivot my niche. My passions and the vision I had for my business were evolving. I was still proud of the content I had created, but I had more that I wanted to share. Instead of teaching how to sell digital products, I wanted to help online entrepreneurs grow a YouTube channel to support their business. To some people, that might not sound like a drastic change in content, but trust me, it was. I spent months stuck in analysis paralysis trying to decide, do I shift the content on my current channel or do I start over with a brand new one? I watched videos on this, I asked for advice from many people, I polled my audience. Everyone had a different opinion on this for different reasons. Eventually, I realized that the only way to find clarity is to take action. You can't think your way into the perfect answer. You just have to make a decision and give it a try. So I uploaded a video called I'm Starting Over, explaining the pivot I was making and why. The response was overwhelmingly positive. People were supportive and seemed excited about it. And I finally felt like I was on the right track. So I started posting videos all about YouTube growth tips, sharing the exact strategies I used to grow my original channel. And I assumed if I just made a gradual pivot in content on my channel, my audience would stay with me. Spoiler, it didn't go that way. My views dropped drastically. Before this all happened, I was used to consistent performance, steady views, comments, and engagement. Then I posted a video called How to Make YouTube Videos with Your Phone, and it barely got 3,000 views. With nearly 300,000 subscribers, that was a big wake-up call. My click-through rate and watch time were the lowest they had ever been. YouTube stopped recommending my videos, and I realized something really important. When people subscribe to your channel, especially if it's an educational channel, they're subscribing because you solve a specific problem for them. In my case, it was helping them sell digital products. When I started posting content they didn't really care about, they stopped clicking. And when your subscribers stop clicking, YouTube stops recommending your videos to newer viewers. So to be clear, it wasn't all about the vanity metrics or views. It was the realization that my content wasn't reaching the right people anymore. Not because it wasn't good, but because it wasn't relevant to my existing audience. Once I fully understood that, the path became clear. By the way, if growing a YouTube channel for your business is something you're considering, hit that like and subscribe button, and you can grab my free YouTube channel setup training and checklist in the description box below. It will help you get started the right way. Back to the story. I had two options here. Keep pushing content that my audience wasn't interested in, or start fresh. Clearly, I chose the second option because you're watching this video now on my brand new channel. I knew that if I started from scratch with clarity and strategy, I could reach the right people from day one, people who actually wanted the new content I was sharing. If you're in a similar place thinking about pivoting or starting over, here are some things I want you to consider. 1, how big is your current audience? If you're just starting out, you have more flexibility to experiment. You can test new content and pivot more gradually without worrying about a massive subscriber base that expects one thing from you. 2, how big is the shift? If your pivot is subtle, like moving from digital products to online business overall, you can probably evolve your content gradually. But if it's a major shift, like digital marketing to fitness, for example, it's better to start fresh so YouTube can categorize your new content correctly. 3, what are you doing with your old content? For me, I'm keeping my original channel and still posting digital product videos. That way, I can continue serving that audience while using this new channel to reach a different one. 4, be honest with yourself. Do you have the bandwidth? Managing 2 channels is a lot of work. It means twice the planning, scripting, filming, and uploading. Wish me luck. So ask yourself, can you show up consistently and commit to rebuilding? If the answer is yes, then go for it. And if you're still unsure, just test it out like I did. Action creates clarity, not the other way around. Pay attention to the data and don't take low views personally. It's not rejection, it's information. And the truth is, no one owes us clicks or views. It was almost unfair of me to assume that my audience would follow me on my journey, no matter what topics I wanted to cover. People engage with content when it's valuable and relevant to their interests and problems. If this is the type of content you want more of, hit that subscribe button. And I've created a super fun quiz for you to determine what kind of YouTube creator style you are. Answer a few questions and it will tell you the type of content you should cover on your channel. Next week, I'll be sharing exactly how I built my YouTube channel into a 6-figure side hustle business while working full-time. So I'll see you there.